seen a rope. Pop out like the boogeyman, thought you seen a ghost. Yeah, pressure, so impressive. Ain't no pressure, no pressure. Ain't no pressure, so impressive. Yeah, I'm pressure.
Welcome back, man. We are back for another one. Yes, sir. It's your boy. So, man. So, through the grapevine, your boy Drake, man, he lost the lawsuit, bro. So he went through all that trouble just to lose, which I kind of thought he wasn't. I felt like he wasn't gonna win, to be honest, anyway, because of the simple fact you're going against one of the biggest record companies establishments ever, like UMG, bro. Do you not know who them? Hey, them small hats, man. Them people. You thought they was really? You can go toe to toe with them. Let's get into it, man.
You know you're wrong on a topic, you come back the next day and double down on the fuckery. Everybody these days wants to be looked at as an expert, and nobody wants to be caught on a clip sounding like a hypocrite. Last year, Ma went on record and claimed that Drake could possibly win $2 billion from UMG from the law.
To think that they was gonna actually let that happen, bro. They didn't even let Michael Jackson or Prince, or even Bill Cosby buy out these big ass record labels, right? You think they gonna lose a $2 billion lawsuit to Drake? Somebody that they helped make? Somebody, an artist that they built up? I think not. I think not, man. He was crazy for even thinking that. They probably gonna destroy this nigga.
I think Drake is gonna ask for something that no artist has ever asked for or received, and it's gonna be very interesting to see if he receives that.
As far as money,
as far as compensation for damages,
on the lawsuit side,
absolutely. We talking upwards of $2 billion.
$2 billion.
He gonna ask for a big three. Okay,
absolutely.
I'm gonna ask for a big three.
Well, if he gets look at that point, fuck public perception.
Black Twitter is talking about it. I don't give a fuck what Black Twitter is talking about. I don't care what the barbershops are talking about.
Yep.
If I just sue Universal for $2 billion in my masters and I won, I'm just looking at it like people have to stop being so surface with the shit and saying, "Oh, Drake is mad that he lost. Just take the L." Cool. Y'all are talking about a rap battle. This is not the URL. We're talking about
the business battle. Yes.
Not URL. No disrespect to URL and smacking all them. Those are I support those guys. But this isn't that. This isn't a rap battle. This is Drake versus Universal Music Group. For anybody that doesn't understand what that is,
financing both sides of the war.
They're financing both sides of the war, and they're in business with the streaming platforms. I'm talking about now, this is away from that.
Yeah.
This is not a battle. This is a war that's about to happen.
That's a fact.
Even Drake himself probably heard these numbers and said, wait, I can? I am? That's possible? So last week, when the judge announced that the case was dismissed, the plaintiff relies on tweets by individual users and reporting from fans to allege that UMG utilized covert tactics to manipulate streams of Not Like Us, aka Drake.
I mean, you could say that, and obviously we know when it comes to streams, a lot of your favorite artists, their streams are manipulated, bro. That's just a part of the game. But you can't fake impact. You could fake streams. You could fake streams for sure. And a lot of your favorite artists, they definitely fake streams. You know what I'm saying? You could fake streams all you want, but you cannot fake impact. And we seen the impact Not Like Us had, no matter if it had fake bots or streams, but we seen the effect in real life. When you walk outside, you know what I'm saying? We seen the influence that song did. That song had people that had people vandalizing Drake's store all the way in Canada, bro. That's impact. When every time you walking outside, every time you turn on the radio, you know what I'm saying? You hear somebody playing that Not Like Us. Everybody, man, I'm telling you, impact, bro. You can't fake that. You can be mad all you want to, and I'm pretty sure Drake didn't boosted his shit up too. But it's not taken away from Drake's impact as far as his music. Like, he's a dope artist. Now, like, if your music is trash, you know what I'm saying? They can fake your streams all they want to, but the music is still gonna be trash. It's not gonna go nowhere. It might be hot for a season because people have this illusion, or they have this they think that it's a good song because, oh, it must be blowing up because it's on the charts and da 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 and all this stuff like that. But really, the song ain't even all that. Shortly after that, you always see it die out. Look at artists like, let's take Iggy Azalea for example. She had a popping song, but like, I'm pretty sure they boosted her shit up too. But then afterwards, slowly she just faded into the black, faded to the background. And so that's why I say you can't fake impact. Now, if your shit is art, if you're a dope artist and you already making good music, all that boost from the record labels when they putting these bots and faking your streams, all that's gonna do is amplify what's already good, what's already going. If your song is already a hot song and it's already catching traction organically, and then they give you that extra boost, all that's gonna do is make it bigger because it was already big, or it already had its own legs. You know what I'm saying? So, but you can't get mad now because the system that help build your career up. You can't get mad now because now it's working against you. It's called the music business for a reason, man. It's not, and I feel like, Drake been on top for so long that he kind of got, his head in the clouds, man, and he thought he had it on lock because he wasn't. Where was this same complaints when he was doing exactly what Kendrick is doing to him to Meek Mills? There was no complaints about these streams, right? So, he gonna have to just take that on the chin, man. Let's go.
If I was you, I'd be suing your lawyers next. These niggas just robbed you in broad daylight. They knew that you had a very weak case. They had no evidence. These niggas went on Twitter just like you and I to get their evidence. Now, Rory also had a take last year that went viral after the case was dismissed last week.
I have no dog in this fight. I like Kendrick's music. I like Drake's music. I also think both of them have used bots via UMG, whether they knew it or not.
Yeah.
What stood out to me in that paperwork was the accusation that UMG lowered their licensing rate by 30% for Not Like Us. Just a quick history lesson. How we even got to the value of what a stream is was based off Spotify and the three majors negotiating on what that value would be. What makes it even crazier is all three majors have actual stock and ownership within Spotify. That would be illegal in any other business in the world, but it's a music industry, so anything can fly. To the point that I worked at a major when Spotify went public, and they emailed all of us as employees and said, you cannot buy stock because that would be insider trading. Now imagine you're an artist and you know that the people that own your music plus the people that distribute your music, which is a whole separate tech company, are in cahoots to define what a dollar means within the music industry. And then you later find out that for one artist and one song, they devalued that dollar. You wouldn't have an issue with it?
Today on the new Rory and Mal podcast, episode 414,
You got a
Rory
point.
actually apologized for this take. But not OVO Mal. Mal actually goes on to double down on his take. Not only that, but he claimed that Drake and his team of lawyers were going to take this to a whole nother level. That's correct. According to Mal, Drake and his team know something, and because Drake seemingly has great lawyers, Mal sent a warning that this is not the end of this lawsuit. Here's what he said.
But it was funny. It's funny to see people's reaction, and again, people still not understanding what
the case was about.
As someone that thought I understood it, now I actually don't. Like, because I know he was, from my understanding, initially suing for UMG promoting, pushing, and using bots about a song that was defaming him. Mm-hmm. Then the result was, all right, the case is dismissed because there's no defamation. I didn't even think he was suing for that. Mm-hmm. So now I'm just lost. So that's why I say you guys win. K-Dot, K-Bot, the whole world, y'all win. I'm sorry. I'm an idiot.
K-Bot.
I'm sorry. I was wrong. I have no idea what the fuck is going on. Clearly, the paperwork that I initially read is not even where the case ended up. Because I thought he was suing UMG for them promoting a song that defamed him.
I don't know what people are thinking because I haven't really talked to many people about this, but it's not. I mean, the people have to know that his lawyer, his team, they're going to appeal this and take this to another level.
Yeah, I mean, I
don't know if people know that. Like, this is not. Of course, this is not over with. Like,
I mean, should we just let it go?
No, see, no, no.
At this point,
no. Why? But would you? If you and your team, your lawyers had things in your possession that prove what you're saying is correct.
But why wouldn't? And I'm not saying that it depends the judge, and that's why the appeal process exists to. So, didn't they reveal everything? Because that was also something I saw on the OVO stand side of like, nah, he purposely was trying to lose the first one so he could reveal more. And I was like, well, why wouldn't you just?
Yeah, no, I'm not.
Just give.
I'm not speaking to shit. I'm speaking to factual shit, like real things. Like this is not over with. I know people hear things getting dismissed, but like there's a whole nother level that I believe this is getting ready to go to. I don't think this is over. It's definitely not over. None of us know the specifics of that. But when you know and your lawyers know exactly what happened and what went on, when you say just let it go, no, somebody of his caliber and his level is not going to just let that go because they know what we all do not know. They have information that none of us have.
Okay, but then I guess I would ask.
I feel like that's playing a dangerous game though. But then being that Drake is he's half small hat, you feel me? So I don't know, he might have some action. And I know he got them lawyers, you know what I mean? Them lawyers, them real lawyers. But you're going against the machine though, man. And it's just crazy because where was all this smoke before the whole beef? Now all of a sudden, so what I want to know, what is he suing for? What is he suing for? What do y'all think he's suing for? Because like, if it ain't that, you know, what next level can he take it to? And if he digging up secrets, man, I feel like that's playing a dangerous game, and you know, they're gonna try to get bro out the paint. Or at least tarnish his whole legacy, bro. Somehow, some way. We've seen it with all the big dogs, bro. Nobody wins against these powers that be, man. These people in these high places, bro. These are the people that run the world. We talking about.
If you're Drake, are you looking at good lawyers lose cases? I'm not saying that doesn't happen. But if you have all this stuff that we don't know, why did you go with that approach of the defamation lane? And the judge was clearly like, nah.
Yeah, so I don't believe that this is over. I don't believe that Drake and his team and his lawyers are letting this go. I do think that this is going to another level.
I don't know, man.
Co-producer is going to give you unique sounds that actually fits your track in seconds. Let me show you. First, let it listen. Look at
2 billion is crazy.
And again, that speaks to him, his team having things, and you know, again, we don't know the business side of it, what Universal did. We do know that he's a top priority at Universal. He is in the middle of renegotiation. I don't know where that stands today. I don't know if he's even contemplating, any type of negotiation with Universal, but I do know that Universal knows, or they know, the internet can say, oh yeah, I told you he lost it. Ask Universal if they think this is over. Like, just ask somebody at Universal if they think that this case is over.
Now, personally, one of the funniest parts to me was Rory asking Maul, hey man, should we just let this go? And Maul say, no, fuck no, it's not over. almost like he's the one in court filing the lawsuit. So you're telling me that Drake and his lawyers were purposely suppressing evidence that they could have used in court to win the case? And on top of that, you're trying to tell me that this judge with decades of experience does not know what she's doing? Hey, you know what, you guys? Fuck it. Mal is the kind of friend that you need in your life. The one friend that's going to defend you to the very end, even though you've already told them so many times that you're wrong in the situation. Nah, my boy didn't sleep with that girl. What do you mean? They just took a nap in the same bed. Show me the evidence where they had sex. What? You heard moaning from the door? No, they were just crying. It was a very emotional night.
Hey, yeah, he do be going. My boy do be going to bat for Drake like crazy, bro.
We have to respect it. The crazy part is that if this was anybody else that lost in court, Mal would be frontline telling that person to take their L gracefully. If UMG would have lost this defamation lawsuit, we would see ungodly levels of glazing from Mal. And keep in mind, when you appeal in court, you're not presenting new facts that's not already in court. You're simply just arguing that the court applied the law incorrectly. I feel like that's a very important part that a lot of people are missing. But you guys get in the comments below. What do you guys think?
Yeah, like, it's, man. How do y'all think this is going to play out, man? Because, yeah, he walking a thin line, man. They might really shut bro down. Ain't he in business with them though? Or is Drake back independent? That's what I want to know. Because that's wild. If you sign to UMG and you're going to war with them, that can't be a good look. That cannot be good, man. That can't be anything short of BTA. They finna put belt to ass, boy. I feel like Drake just need to go ahead and he need to just take a hiatus, bro. The people, the fans are still gonna be there when you get back. Take a hiatus, get your ass off the internet. Stop making music for a little while. Just go enjoy your life with your kid. You know, go see some family members you ain't seen in a long time, man. Just disappear for a little while, man. Let the smoke clear and then pop back out, you know, with a whole new feng shui. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, man, y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. If you in here, make sure you subscribe to the channel, man. I need to get to 3K. We need to get to 3K, man. You know, yeah, because YouTube didn't shadow ban me. I end up catching a strike, but that strike should be over within a couple days. So we back to business, man. But yeah, man, shout out to y'all. Appreciate the ones that do be rocking with me. Shout out to all my mods, man, all the mods. Appreciate y'all. You know, and yeah, I'm gonna get at y'all on the next one. I'm gone.
Seen a rope, pop out like the boogeyman. Thought you seen a ghost. Yeah, pressure, so impressive. Ain't no pressure, no pressure, ain't no pressure.
He's over here recording.
Ain't no pressure, so impressive. Yeah, I'm pressure.
Oh shit.